Hello everyone and welcome back to Jacqs. Thanks for joining me today for this project share that I'm doing for Calico Collage. If you've followed me for a while, you know that I was a design team member for Calico Collage for a couple years, and then she decided to go in a different direction. But recently she reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to create with her new Shabby Alice digital collection, and I said yes because I thought it was just wonderful. I love the pastel blues and pinks in this collection, and I was so excited to work with it. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, is to share with you the project that I created, and it was a interactive mini album. So let's get started. So here is the project that I created, my interactive mini album. The final size is 6 1/4 by 8 1/2, and the spine is 2 1/4. And I just love how this turned out. I did some really new techniques in here, interactive techniques that I'm excited to share with you. So we'll start with the cover here. I just loved this image of Alice here with the florals, and I didn't have any flowers that kind of match this, so I decided to just do minimal decorating just to showcase the image. I added some lace trim here, and I've used this throughout the mini album. This is from Floral Garden from the Dollar Tree. And I added a cute little pink ribbon that I got here from Hobby Lobby, and it's setting across the key that's in the image. I did use some sparkle from Spectrum Noir, and I added that in her hair and in some of the floral pieces, and I love how that turned out. I hope you can see it. It just really looks nice on there. And then I matted this with a pink shimmer cardstock that I got from Doris, and I love how that looks. On the spine, I did a matte, and I used this image from the collection. Love that with the pink roses. I added this little label here that says Wish, and this is from the Dollar Tree. And then I added some little gemstones here, and those were from Tiny Crafts, I think, something like that, from a craft store that I picked up. And here on the back side, I used another wonderful image of Alice, and this is like Alice through the looking glass of her in the chair with the cat. And then I added some more of the lace trim. So let's go into the mini album. I have 5 pages, and on the front and back of the album, I have some side pockets here. And what I've done is used a doily punch, this one here from Martha Stewart. And I used a black mat on the back of this decorative paper. I added 3 little gemstones here, or gem dots, if you will, because they came from the Dollar Tree. I really like those. They're super cute. They have like glitter in them. And then in this side pocket, I have a little photo booklet. This image is from the collection. And I left the inside blank, but it does fit 4 by 6 photos. On this side, it would fit it perfectly here, or you can use one that has a border, and I left the back side blank just so you could add your own images there. This is a dimensional pocket, so you could fit more in there. I just put the one though. Now on this page, I absolutely love how this turned out. She had some images from the book, and I cut them out to make these little speech bubbles. And then if you see, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late for a very important date in a speech bubble. And the little rabbit here, you take this flower and you pull it to the right, and he moves, and then it says, no time to say hello, goodbye, I'm late, I'm late. I love that. It's just fun. Here is our next page, and we have Curiouser and Curiouser. And what I've done is made a shaker out of the image. I love how that turned out. And it's actually covering the same image that's in the bottle. And it's held on there by magnets. Too fun. On this side, we have a nice image here, and you can tuck something in behind this floral piece. And when you open this, there is an interactive element there. And I'm going to hold it like this so that you can see the interactive element that I included. And when you open this up, we have some movement. Just really kind of fun. It's the eat me, the drink me, and I added some little arrows here that are glued on. This one here is part of the element, and you can see this like it's like a little post, signpost, and we have the eat me, drink me. So the drink me is pointing to over here where we have our shaker bottle, and eat me is pointing over here where we have these cute little cakes that I made using my Cricut design space. And this one here actually flips up, so you could put a little photo or message in there, but you could write on the back side of those. These are adorable. And I created a little acetate pocket here to hold them. And then over here we have the Cheshire cat, and he is saying eat me as well. And then this actually pulls out, and it is a little cake as well, using gold shimmer vellum. So there's the whole scene. He just tucks there, and again we have that element here. Really fun. On our next page here, I added some more of those little gem dots. And then we have a waterfall here. So we have the cat, little teapot, the rabbit on a bingo card, which is really cute, another teapot, and then the twins. That's really fun. On this side, I have a nice little image here. I added some more of those little glitter dots. And then when we open this up, we have another interactive element, a very small one, right down here. So let's do that again. And we have Humpty Dumpty there, and this is a Humpty Dumpty stamp, which I love this. She has a whole sheet of stamps. It's super awesome. And so this is the page. We have a little decorative pocket here. It says, why sometimes I've believed as many as 6 impossible things before breakfast. And in it, we have a little tag that I created. I took one of her digital papers and actually recolored it to be pink. And then on the back side, we have Humpty Dumpty again, another stamp image. And this is a little tuck spot. And then over here in our side pocket, I used the doily punch again to punch that out. We have a little fat tag here. I just love this. I added the rabbit, and then I left the backside blank for photos or journaling. But I just love that little element there. Just so cute. On our next page, I created 2 stacked pockets. I used the doily punch again to cut out the tops of the pockets. We have Alice here, and she's talking to the Cheshire cat. I added 2 little butterflies here. Hopefully you can see that. And in our pockets, we have just some ephemera pieces. We have this Admit One with Alice, a little ticket, and then we have these 2 journaling spots, and these are part of the collection. And then in the back pocket, we have a jar of Alice. Really cute. I did leave this plain on the back for photos or journaling. Now here is another interactive page. We have Alice here with the deer. I added a little dragonfly there, and even used a dragonfly for the closure, and then a heart brad. So we just open this up, and when we do, we have a little pop-up here, just like from the cards. And I left a spot that you could add a photo here so that they could be at the table for tea. And it says, "You're entirely bonkers, but I'll tell you a secret. All the best people are." And this is actually a tuck spot, so you could put a little note or something up in there. Use the doily punch again on that. Just love how that turned out. Now down below we have another interactive element, and when you pull this down, we have a signpost. It says Wonderland over there, that way, nowhere. Kind of fun. But so when you close this, it lays flat, and when you open it up, then it stands up. And in the center, we have little Mad Hatter T. It's a side pocket, and we pull out our little card here, and I attached a little tag that I created using a die, and it's a stitch die. And then I left the back blank, except for I added this cute little heart on the end of the string for the tag, and then I added this little image of the Mad Hatter. That just slips down in there. Now down here where the clock is, I'll bring you in closer, hold on. Down here where we have the pocket watch, I have a little tuck spot, and I put a little stamped image of the rabbit, and you could add something to the back if you wanted. On the side, we have a little tuck spot again, and I created this little tag, and this pops up, and we have Alice inside. I created this with a die. And then this flips open, and then you're able to put something in these little tuck spots behind the teapot and the Mad Hatter. And this opens up one more time. Really cute. Great place to put some photos. And then we just fold these over to close them. Now this next page, they kind of go together, but I loved the paper that I used from the collection. So beautiful. And what you do is there's two little lace pieces here, and you pull those up, and this one up, and it uncovers a little teacup here and a little bird that has a heart stone, which I thought was appropriate for the Queen of Hearts here. And she is saying, "Off with your heads," to the guys painting the roses. It's kind of funny. So I like the interaction there. Again, this is like a little pop-up card. And then on the mechanism that you pull out, I added some playing cards that are in the collection as well. She has some regular ones here in the back, and then I added these, the one with the king and then the rabbit. Now what you can also do with this page is lift this up, and you have two spots for photos, and I did the same on this side. Now when I was creating the mini album, I tried to do it in story order, so that's how I created it. On this last page, we have where Alice is slaying the dragon, and we have a wobble dragon. Thought that was a fun element. And then we have our lace here that we pull up, and you'll see Alice. And what I did here was just take this image and recolor it. And we have a nice spot here for journaling, or add a photo here would be great. This is completely glued down, but she's celebrating. And then down below we have a little pocket, and there's some images here, but I used this full image of the rabbit from the collection to create the pocket, and I just love that. It was hard to put stuff in it because I just love the image. But we have the rabbit there. And then I added this little bingo card of Alice. We have one of the cards with the Mad Hatter. And then I included the Cheshire Cat. And this is the stamp. Just to go right there. And this does have a magnetic closure. And then here is our back pocket. I added the Cheshire Cat here, and down here is a sentiment that says, "How long is forever? Sometimes just 1 second." I liked that. Added some more of the little glitter gems or glitter dots, whatever they are. And then in the back pocket, I have another Mad Hatter tea envelope. Love that, so pretty. And I kind of just really made this as big as I could on an 8.5 by 11. It's normally a smaller size. So I resized that and then cut out another large tag just to give you an idea. This tag is 4 3/4 by 5 1/8. So that's pretty big. Added the cat photo here. I love that, like he was floating. And then the back side just added a little dragonfly there, but it's empty for photos or journaling. And again, there's plenty of room to add more on the back side. So that is my interactive mini album, and this is Shabby Alice by Calico Collage. I'll have the collection linked down below, and I thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time.